Welcome to Mosaic Arts Online. I'm Rachel Sager, and this is QR Code in Mosaic. Build, scan, connect. No stone, no hammers, no ondamento, not even nuanced colors. Does it sound boring? It is absolutely not boring. This course will teach you how to turn QR codes, those now ubiquitous images we see everywhere, into mosaic. Think of them as portals, interactive bridges between the analog world of tessera and mortar and the digital world of story and connection. I've been experimenting, testing, making mistakes so that you don't have to. I include a special PDF that explains in careful detail how to generate your own codes, which is the first step in this project. I've mapped out the safe zones where you can play and the danger zones where you need to stay precise. Now you get to jump right into the fun part, creating codes that actually scan, that actually work, and that work for you out in the world. I'll also help you think of surprising ways to create the destinations for these mosaic portals. The QR codes are great alternatives for creative people who may not have a formal website. Take my word for it. People love scanning these codes because they hold that mercurial element of surprise that can be so challenging to capture as an artist. Your mosaic QR can hang in your studio. It can spark curiosity at an exhibition or sit quietly installed on a wall along a bike trail, waiting to surprise a traveler. It can send someone to a video, an essay, a gallery of work, a secret message, or even to your favorite Instagram video of you making mosaic. The possibilities are wide open, and you get to decide where your code will lead. This isn't just about making something functional. It's about transforming something ordinary, even a little annoying, into interactive art. A quiet, constant, beautiful invitation to the world. Come see what's happening here. Included in the course is a detailed PDF of not just the tools and materials to make the project, but also instructions on how to generate a successful code.
Rachel, thank you for coming to Mosaic Arts Online. Once again, we have had an incredible week of filming this week. People are in for a surprise. They're in for some incredible stuff. And I'm going to start with saying, I've not been waiting for this course. This one, I was like, what are you talking about? But you're all about to see what she was talking about. And I am now addicted. So give them a quick backstory as to how this little QR code, gorgeous art, has come to be.
Apparently, I've had to convince everyone, not just you, because my husband said to my husband said to me the other day, I think I've heard enough about QR codes. I guess it was the ruins that got me wanting to make one. Oh no, that's not it. I know how it happened. So I write on Substack.
Yes,
I write essays and I write about the creative process and the Ruins Project and all that. And maybe a year and a half ago, they generated QR codes for all of their writers.
Right,
it was a really cool little perk, and it just popped up there on my page, and it was beautiful. It was green and white, and I was just so excited. And I thought to myself, I need to do something with that. And so the first thing I did was try to make a sticker from it.
Yes, which you talk about in the course, and it's whole,
So it just, every little, it just kept getting deeper and deeper into the understanding of how, because I think they're portals.
Yes.
So I use the word portal. It's a place that takes you through to somewhere else. And even though they've become so overused
they're everywhere.
And they're just printed out, black and white, blah, 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 black and white, right? And there's so much more potential. And they're already pixelated. They're just waiting. They were waiting for Mosaic. That's how I feel.
We didn't know, being the girl that works in the most beautiful, on-demento, intuitive everything, was going to jump into 8mm little square tiles and make art. But you are all in for something really special. And what I think you were talking about the other day is this bridge to a younger generation, and what Mosaic and this may have something to show them.
Might. Yeah, I think it has the possibility to bridge generations. You know, the native digitals, which are the younger generation, people born before Gen X, kind of. They've grown up on the phones with the screens, and their first instinct is to go to the screen, as opposed to having a conversation with a person, right? It's just that's what's happening. You know, we can't really do anything about it. It's just the march of technology. But you know, if you can't beat them, right, join them. So that's kind of how this feels a little bit, because we have this bifurcation of generations where Gen X and the Boomer generation are getting older and less interested in the tech as they go. Not everybody, but a lot of them.
Yeah, we know.
And so, you know, I just feel like this is an opportunity to create something beautiful that also has a message that takes you somewhere. And so I've been testing these in my studio.
Yeah, and so let's talk about the message, because these two, she makes this one on camera, which she's going to address in a second, but talk about how these can become these works of art now. This isn't just throwing down some tiles.
Well,
which this is how it starts, is in this little printout, and then it becomes these.
Right. So the first ones I made were black and white because I was testing. I didn't want to push the envelope too much because I wanted to be sure they worked. Like, nobody wants a QR code that doesn't work.
Right.
But it took me, I had to really study this and figure out all of the ins and outs. The first one I made was for the ruins, and it's installed in the ruins. It's already doing its job. I love it, and it's an interesting bit of modernity with all of the relic and oldness of the ruins. I like that contrast. And people want to scan these as soon as they see that it's not a printout, and that you can just watch their head go like, oh, that's a mosaic. That's what they do every time, and they immediately put their phone up and they scan it. It's like magic. It's magic.
So this one,
let's see. This is going to go. I have to take this back home with me. It's going to be installed right outside the Wandering Wall, which is on the trail side, the bike trail side of the ruins. So it will be actually the first code that casual people who ride by the ruins will see. And there's a little video in there, 2-minute video of me. It was beautifully done. It was actually done by the bike trail a few years ago. So I didn't even have to make the video. The video existed.
Yes.
I hooked it to the URL, and there we go.
And then this one's
very special.
It is very special.
So, if you're watching on through the screen right now, put your phone up and see what happens when you scan any of these.
Yep.
They work. This is a bespoke Mosaic Arts Online QR code. It goes right to the homepage. And, we talked a good bit about the design of it and how it was going to look. We tried to, pick some fun colors for the actual code. But then kind of at the 11th hour, we decided to do your signature Mexican blanket style of Mexican smalty, which is really like a signature because you're known for that style. And so instead of putting a word, like we have a word down on this one, we put, Tammy McCallah's signature.
Yes, and it is now a QR code in the area that looks pixelated, not on the Mexican blanket. You will learn in the course how you can work within a frame of something before you can make art on the outside, which is amazing. So it's really this destination experience, because you're taking someone somewhere, you're creating a process, and you're really sharing. It's like a digital message, like you said. They can take it to their Instagram page. They could take it anywhere. You don't have to have a website. It's any URL you want to share, right?
And I have, like I said, I've been working hard to work out the bugs and to figure out how to troubleshoot and not make mistakes. And so that's why the PDF in this course is maybe one of the more important ones, because I really do. I give you all the secrets of going through the process of not just generating the code, which you do on the computer, but then building, a successful one that's going to work. So, and it's, once you know how to do it, It's just fun.
So,
I keep saying the word fun.
I know, and it is. And I see these as gifts. If your friends own restaurants, breweries, coffee shops, they put one of these up on a wall. Everyone thinks of little QR codes on a menu. It's in a tiny part of a business card. It's going to be hanging on a wall, and it's going to be big, and it's artwork. And people are going to be like, what? I can scan that, and you take your phone up to it with your camera, and boom, all of a sudden you're at somebody's website or in someone's coffee shop at their menu. I mean, I can't thank you enough for bringing something I didn't think was going to work to Mosaic Arts Online.
I just kept hammering at you.
I know, literally. You don't need a hammer and Hardy for this. So
No.
I can't thank you enough.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Awesome.
you. It was a fun one. I had a great time.
Me too. Thank you.